Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Deep Dive.
Mhm.
Today we're taking a deep dive into personal growth,
Oh, I love that.
all about leveling up your life. You know,
Yeah.
so much good stuff out there, and we've got like a treasure trove of sources for this one.
Oh, wow.
Everything from like those self-help YouTube gurus to articles on procrastination and resilience,
Hmm.
and even some productivity tips from like a bullet journaling expert.
Okay, nice.
But the real mission here
Yeah,
is
what are we going for?
to pull out that actionable advice.
Right.
Those mindset shifts that can really make a difference.
Absolutely love it.
So let's start with this idea of like a strong internal foundation,
Okay.
Joes.
Yeah.
This self-improvement expert with like a crazy inspiring story.
Really inspiring.
He talks about these daily wins
Oh.
in 4 key areas:
Mm-hmm.
mental, physical, spiritual, and accountability.
Interesting.
Calls them like the building blocks for a life that reflects who you really are.
So it's about aligning your life with what you truly value.
Exactly. Not just like going with the flow or what society expects.
Right, like taking charge.
Yeah. Defining your own wins and building a life that's uniquely yours.
I love that.
And what's so powerful is
Mm.
how June links these daily wins to a deeper purpose.
Okay.
He's really open about his own journey,
Mm-hmm.
his parents' divorce, financial struggles,
Wow.
and the responsibility he felt to step up.
You know.
And it makes you realize,
Yeah.
even if like our circumstances are different,
Right.
that drive to overcome and build a better life
That's universal.
is something we can all connect with.
Totally.
Like he's saying, hey, I've been there
Yeah.
and you can do this too.
I love that.
And he gives us those concrete steps.
Okay.
Like he encourages us to define our own 4 wins.
Mm-hmm.
What are those small victories we can stack up each day
Hmm.
to build that long-term strength?
Right. Because real change.
It takes time.
takes time.
Exactly. And that's where delaying gratification comes in.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Both Jonya and this source
Uh-huh.
on delaying gratification,
Okay.
they highlight the power of patience and persistence.
Mm-hmm.
And we're bombarded with these messages,
Oh, yeah.
promising instant results these days.
It's everywhere.
But the real magic happens
Where is it?
when we focus on the journey itself,
Right.
the work, the growth,
The
trusting that those results will follow.
Absolutely.
It's like we're constantly pressured
Oh,
to
yeah.
have it all figured out now.
Like right now. Yeah.
But as Joan points out, most people give up
Right.
because they crave those quick wins.
we want it all now.
But not you.
Nope.
You're part of the deep dive crew.
Right here with you.
You're in it for the long haul.
Absolutely. Long game.
And that long game includes being selective
Okay.
about whose opinions you actually value,
Mm-hmm.
especially when you're starting something new.
Right.
Jones suggests that the most successful people,
Yeah.
they often work in silence,
Interesting.
honing their craft
Mm.
without needing constant approval.
So they don't need that validation.
It's only when their success is undeniable
Yeah.
that the world takes notice.
So what you're saying is,
Yeah.
does seeking external validation hold you back?
What if working in silence wasn't about insecurity,
Mm-hmm.
but about strength and focus?
Okay. I like that.
Now that's a game changer.
It is.
And it connects with this whole idea of a growth mindset.
Yeah,
I'm sure you're
yes.
familiar with the basics,
Yeah.
believing you can learn,
Yeah.
grow, and improve even when things get tough.
Absolutely.
But Brendan Burchard,
Oh, yeah.
another expert we're diving into,
Love him.
he takes this further
Okay. How so?
with his advanced growth mindset.
Ooh, advanced growth mindset.
Yeah, tell me more.
I like it.
He uses this awesome acronym,
Okay.
CRAM.
Cram.
It stands for curiosity,
Mm-hmm.
responsibility, ambition,
Okay.
and mastery.
Got it.
Each element playing a vital role in building an unshakable growth mindset.
Unshakable. I love that.
So break it down for me. How do these elements work together?
Okay, so it all starts with curiosity.
Okay.
Burchard emphasizes being curious about the world,
Yeah.
new ideas, different viewpoints.
Mm-hmm.
But even more crucial
What is it?
is being curious about yourself,
Okay.
your strengths,
Mm-hmm.
weaknesses, and constantly challenging those assumptions you hold.
Like recapturing that childlike wonder we
Yeah.
often lose as adults.
Exactly.
That excitement of, I don't know it all,
Right.
but I'm eager to learn.
Love it. And that curiosity naturally leads you
To what?
to take responsibility for your own growth.
Mm-hmm.
You stop blaming external factors or other people
Right.
and start owning your choices,
Yeah.
actions, and outcomes.
It's about grabbing the reins of your life
Totally.
and saying, I'm in the driver's seat.
You are.
No more playing the victim. It's
Mhm.
all about taking ownership and making things happen.
Love it. And responsibility needs ambition.
And
That fire in your belly
Ooh.
that pushes you towards something meaningful.
So it's setting goals that excite you,
Absolutely.
stretch you beyond your comfort zone,
Yes.
and align with your deepest values.
Exactly. So ambition is that spark.
That's a
But
spark.
ignites action.
Okay.
It gives us the energy and determination to chase our dreams.
And then finally, we have mastery,
Yes.
the commitment to becoming the best version of yourself in whatever you choose to pursue.
You got it.
And it's not about perfection.
Right.
It's the constant drive to learn,
Yeah.
grow, and refine your skills.
I see how these all connect.
Yeah, it's like a personal growth recipe.
It is.
Curiosity, responsibility, ambition, and mastery.
Mix those together and you've got a powerful formula for transformation.
Okay, so Burchard doesn't stop there.
No, she doesn't.
He offers 5 powerful habits
Okay.
to put this advanced growth mindset into action.
Lay it on me.
Hit me with them. I'm all ears and my notepad's ready.
All right. So first up is noticing the signals for growth,
Okay.
both problems and possibilities.
Problems and possibilities.
Yes. Problems are not roadblocks. They're opportunities.
Okay.
And possibilities are whispers of your potential calling out to you.
Well, I love it.
Turning challenges into stepping stones.
Yep.
And listening to the whispers of what we could become.
Right, what's next?
Next, make a development plan.
Okay.
Don't just passively absorb information.
Right.
Create a structured plan. What skills do you want to develop? What resources will you use? What's your timeline? Be intentional about your growth.
So it's about having that roadmap,
Exactly.
not just wandering aimlessly.
Then there's comparing yourself carefully to others.
Ooh, comparison.
Yeah, this one can be a trap,
Right.
but it can also be fuel if done right.
Okay.
Focus on behaviors and practices, not just outcomes.
So what are they doing that I could be doing?
Absolutely. Learning from the best without letting comparison steal our joy or motivation.
What else?
And speaking of motivation, the people you surround yourself with matter.
They do.
Level up your community. Seek out relationships that inspire, support, and challenge you to be your best.
Because let's be honest,
Yeah.
who we spend time with shapes who we become.
Absolutely. And finally, actively seek feedback.
Ooh, feedback.
This one can be tough,
Yeah.
but it's essential for growth. Be open to what others have to say,
Right.
even if it's not always easy to hear.
It can be hard.
Feedback is a gift, even when it's wrapped in criticism.
It's like having a mirror held up to us,
Yeah.
helping us see our blind spots and areas where we can improve.
Totally. So now let's talk about one of the biggest obstacles to personal growth.
Ooh.
Procrastination.
Ugh, yes, procrastination.
That sneaky little monster that loves to derail our best intentions.
It's the worst. And this source, The Art of Improvement,
Yeah.
really gets into the nitty-gritty of this struggle.
It does. It addresses that voice in our heads that screams, I'll do it later.
Oh, they're reading our minds.
What's fascinating is how they link procrastination back to Burchard's first habit, which is noticing signals. Right. Procrastination itself is a huge signal, a red flag waving
Oh, yeah.
that something needs to change.
So it's not just laziness.
No.
It's a symptom of something deeper.
Exactly. It could be fear, self-doubt, lack of clarity,
Ugh.
or even feeling overwhelmed. Instead of beating ourselves up, the Art of Improvement encourages us to investigate what's driving this behavior.
So we need to address the root cause,
Yes.
not just the symptoms. Otherwise, it's like putting a Band-Aid on a broken bone.
Exactly. They offer a bunch of steps, and I love how they emphasize points
Right.
that I think you'll appreciate.
Lay them on me.
First, acknowledge your fear.
Okay.
What are you really avoiding? What's that underlying fear or anxiety that's keeping you stuck?
So then, right.
Then establish your why.
Okay.
Connect the task to a deeper purpose,
Yeah.
to something that truly matters to you.
Right, because willpower alone
It only takes us so far.
only takes us so far.
Yeah.
We need that deeper fuel to keep our engines running.
And then comes action.
Right.
Take immediate action.
What do they recommend?
They recommend the 5-minute rule.
5-minute rule.
Commit to working on the task for just 5 minutes.
Okay.
And often that initial momentum gets you going.
Sometimes the hardest part is starting.
It is.
This 5-minute rule sounds like a game changer.
And finally,
Yeah.
change your mindset.
Okay.
They argue that the opposite of procrastination isn't just productivity.
What is it?
It's courage.
Ooh.
It's facing your fears, embracing discomfort,
Wow.
and taking action despite that resistance.
Procrastination as a test of courage. That's a powerful way to look at it.
It is, and it leads perfectly into our next topic, self-doubt.
I think we've all experienced that inner critic
Oh, yeah.
that whispers, "You're not good enough."
The good news is
What is it?
that self-doubt doesn't have to be the enemy.
Interesting.
Both Brendan Burchard and The Art of Improvement
Hmm.
suggest we reframe it as
Yeah.
a signal to learn and grow,
Okay.
not a reason to quit.
Wait, so self-doubt can be a good thing?
It can.
I'm intrigued.
Burchard says it can keep us humble
Yeah.
and push us to prepare better. It's like a built-in mechanism to prevent us from becoming complacent.
So it's like that little voice is trying to protect us,
Yeah.
even if it's not always the most supportive way.
And The Art of Improvement goes even further.
Okay, how so?
They say, embrace your self-doubt.
Really embrace it.
They argue it shows you care, that you're invested in doing well.
So instead of silencing that inner critic, we should listen to it.
Yeah.
Try to understand where it's coming from.
Because often self-doubt stems from a desire to succeed,
Okay.
to do our best.
I like that.
And when we tap into that, we can use it as fuel for growth.
Okay, so speaking of growth, let's talk about resilience.
Yes.
The road to personal growth is rarely a smooth, straight path.
It's not. There are bumps along the way.
For sure. Setbacks, unexpected detours, it's all part of the journey.
And The Art of Improvement gives us a 10-step guide to building resilience,
Okay.
essential for navigating those ups and downs.
All right. Let's hear some of those resilience-boosting tips.
A key point is being proactive.
Okay.
Don't wait for problems to pile up.
Mm-hmm.
Take action, even small steps, to address issues as they arise.
So it's about being in control
Exactly.
instead of letting circumstances control us.
They also talk about changing our mindset about adversity.
Okay.
Instead of asking, why me?
Yeah.
Ask, what can I learn from this?
That's a good one. Turning challenges into opportunities for growth.
Another one is focusing on the present.
Okay.
Let go of past mistakes and future worries and focus your energy on what you can do right now
Mm-hmm.
to move forward.
It's like that saying, worrying is paying interest on a debt you may never owe.
And don't underestimate the power of strong relationships.
Our support system.
Having a supportive network can make a world of difference when facing challenges.
We're not meant to go through life alone.
We're not.
We need people who lift us up,
Right.
offer encouragement, and remind us of our strength.
All of these resilience-building strategies connect
To what?
to the growth mindset,
Mm.
embracing challenges as opportunities and
Yeah.
acting to change,
Right.
and trusting your ability to bounce back.
So resilience is like a muscle
It is.
that gets stronger with practice.
The more we use it, the better we handle whatever life throws at us.
Okay, so speaking of handling whatever life throws at us,
Yeah.
let's talk about focus.
Yes.
In today's world of constant distractions,
Oh, tell me about it.
staying focused can feel like an epic battle.
Social media notifications, emails, it's distraction overload.
And The Art of Improvement offers some brilliant advice
It does.
on enhancing focus and productivity, which is perfect for deep dive listeners like you
Absolutely.
who value efficient learning.
Give me the lowdown on their tips.
Okay, so they highlight the importance of preparing your environment,
Okay.
remove distractions, optimize your workspace,
Right.
and create a setting that promotes focus.
It's like setting the stage for success before the curtain even rises.
What else?
They also talk about working when you're most energized.
Okay.
Pay attention to your natural energy cycles
Ha.
and schedule demanding tasks
Huh.
for those peak productivity times.
We all have those times when our brains are firing on all cylinders.
We do.
It's about working smarter, not just harder.
This next tip might seem radical,
Okay, what is it?
but they recommend turning off your phone.
Gasp.
I know it sounds extreme,
It does.
but think about how much time and mental energy we waste.
It's scary how attached we are to our phones.
It is.
But I can see how disconnecting, even for short periods,
Yeah.
could massively boost our focus.
And finally,
Yeah.
set realistic expectations for focused work.
Okay.
We're not robots.
Right.
It's about finding a sustainable rhythm, taking breaks when needed,
Right.
and avoiding burnout.
It's about balance.
Yes.
Focused work with strategic rest.
Yeah.
Pushing too hard can backfire.
You got it. And that brings us to the final key ingredient,
What is it?
consistency.
Consistency is like the secret sauce.
It separates the dreamers from the doers.
And The Art of Improvement
Yeah.
shows how powerful consistency can be
Yeah.
in reaching goals. It's about turning good intentions into lasting change through repeated action.
Absolutely. But how do we build that consistency muscle?
Yeah. We all have days when motivation dips,
We do.
and hitting the snooze button sounds way more appealing.
They offer several techniques
Okay.
that are especially helpful.
Tell me.
First, make a plan.
Okay.
Break down big goals into smaller, more manageable steps.
It's like creating a roadmap for our journey,
It is.
so we know exactly where we're going and how to get there.
Next, make time for your goals.
Okay.
Don't just hope you'll find the time. Schedule it in.
Okay.
Treat your personal growth time as important as any other appointment.
Because if it's not on the calendar, it's easy to let it slip.
Absolutely. And here's a crucial one.
Okay.
Forgive your failures. Yeah.
Don't let setbacks or missed days derail.
Right.
Acknowledge the slip-up, learn from it, and get back on track.
It's about being kind to ourselves.
It is.
We're human. We make mistakes. And that's okay.
And their final mantra?
Let's hear it.
Do it anyway.
Love it.
Sometimes motivation is there, sometimes it's not. But on those tough days, remind yourself of your why
Right.
and just take that first step.
Consistency isn't about feeling motivated all the time.
It's not.
It's about showing up even when it's hard
Yeah.
because we're committed to the long game.
I think we've covered a lot of ground here.
Yeah.
Why don't we shift gears for a moment
Okay.
to see what your biggest takeaway has been so far?
Yeah, good idea.
What's resonating with you the most?
It's amazing, right? Like so many powerful ideas
So many.
from building that foundation to tackling procrastination, developing resilience, mastering focus, and embracing those effective learning strategies.
It's incredible.
There's so much here to help us level up in every area. It all comes back to that central theme. You know, personal growth is a journey, not a destination.
Right. It's not about reaching some perfect end state.
No.
It's about the continuous process
Right.
of evolving, learning, and becoming the best version of ourselves.
I love that. And the most exciting part
Yeah.
is that there are so many different paths we can take.
It's true.
So many tools and techniques to experiment with.
The key is to find what resonates with us,
Absolutely.
what aligns with our values and goals,
All right.
and what helps us move forward in a way that feels authentic.
And one thing that all of these sources emphasize
Yeah, what's that?
is the importance of action.
Action.
It's not enough to just absorb information.
Right. We have to put those insights into practice.
Exactly. Knowledge without action is like a seed that never gets planted.
Ooh, I like that.
It has potential, but needs the right conditions to flourish.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into personal growth,
Yeah.
I want to leave you with a challenge.
Okay.
A challenge to take one small step today towards the life you want to create.
What could that be?
It could be something as simple as setting aside 5 minutes
Okay.
to define your 4 wins, like Junia suggests.
Mhm.
Or maybe it's finally committing to that development plan
Right.
you've been putting off.
I know I've got a few of those.
Or maybe it's turning off your phone for an hour
Oh, that's a good one.
and dedicating that time to focused work or learning
Yeah.
or reaching out to a friend or mentor
Okay.
for feedback on something you're working on.
Love that.
The point is to move from thinking to doing.
Right. Action, action, action.
That's where the real magic happens.
It is.
So what's it going to be? What one small step will you take today
Yeah.
to plant that seed of growth? Remember, you don't have to do it all at once.
Take it slow.
Start small, manageable,
Mm-hmm.
and build from there.
And be patient with yourself.
Yes,
Personal growth is a marathon, not a sprint.
so true.
There will be ups and downs, setbacks and breakthroughs.
It's all part of the process.
But as long as you keep showing up,
Keep learning, keep experimenting,
exactly, you'll continue to grow and evolve in ways you never thought possible.
and we'll be here to support you every step of the way with more deep dives,
Yes.
insightful sources, and thought-provoking discussions.
Absolutely.
So be sure to subscribe and join us
Join up.
on this incredible journey of personal growth.
It's a good one.
Thanks for tuning in.
Until next time, keep diving deep.